Weebs Gamers Anonymous is a proud member of the Penthouse Podcast Network. Episodes contain mature and rowdy commentary. Viewer discretion is advised. In a world where weebs and gamers get together to talk about anime and video games, this week we talk about busting our ass in some games, cause fuck they're hard.
Homeboy over here is very much talking about Souls-like games
And busting your ass.
and busting your ass, 100%. But yeah, I'm so glad to have y'all for another episode of Weebs and Gamers Anonymous. Yes, we shall be talking about Souls-like games this week. The amount of anger and frustration that goes into this conversation and this topic is going to be great. But yeah, let's start everything like we do every single week. Norland.
Sorry. I have to excuse me for the scream. I just remembered dying in Sekiro again. Yeah.
Let's start this off like we always do, Norland. What is your video game recommendation of the week?
My video game recommendation of the week. It's because it's the only thing I've been playing. Because I've been losing some brain cells recently at work. I've been really tired, and the only game that I've had that I've been like meaning to get back to to play because it just had DLC come out is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
I felt that.
I'm playing through the DLC. Honestly, kind of fun. I made a team of just like all the other new Pokemon you can get. Dude, they brought back the Electivire from like Gen 4, and I'm like so happy.
Oh shit.
So yeah, the new DLC is great for Pokemon. Go out and play it. The frame rate still sucks.
Ah.
Frame rate's ass. Doesn't get any better. But they brought back a lot of Pokemon. The new Pokemon are kind of cool. So you know the little apple?
Yeah.
It now has a new form where it's like a Hydra from like Greek mythology, all within an apple. It's pretty cute.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That sounds pretty sick.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Huh. But I haven't touched that game. I bought it. I have yet to finish it.
It's fun. It's fun. I completed the Pokédex for like the main game, so I got something called the Shiny Charm. I don't know. I don't play Pokemon like that, but now I found a bunch of like different colored ones. I just make sure I kill them every time they come out because like I think you get more XP.
Hell yeah, bro.
No, I'm just kidding.
Murdering
No,
Pokemon.
I said that on purpose to bother Pokemon people. Shiny Pokemon are extremely rare, but when you get the Shiny Charm, I think your rates go up by like 3 times.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so I've been finding a bunch of them. I found like this weird one. Oh my god, it's called Chien Po. It's like a Pokemon. It's a legendary Pokemon, and before I had the Shiny Charm, I found it shiny.
Oh damn.
Yeah, no, it's like a little snow leopard guy. He's pretty cool.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, no, it's funny. I bought a Switch. I bought an OLED like a year and a half ago.
Oh,
And a
yeah.
half ago.
I've been playing Stardew Valley on that bitch.
I've only played Stardew Valley on that
I
shit,
knew
bro.
it. I knew
Only
it.
thing I've played on that.
You haven't played Tears of the Kingdom on it?
Oh no, yeah, for a fact. Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Mid. Am I right, fellas?
Hey, it is, but it's still pretty enjoyable.
Yeah, it's
right?
fun.
But I can't.
Breath
I
of
don't
the
know
Wild
why.
DLC, bro.
I can't for the life of me continue playing Pokemon. I don't know why.
It's probably the frame rate.
It probably is. I'm not gonna lie to you because it's the same thing that deterred me from what is it, Arceus?
Arceus, honestly, is a better game.
It is, but still, I also didn't finish that one. Some money down the drain. But beside the point. Well, do you wanna take a hint of what I've been playing, Norland?
Can I ask you 5 questions?
100%.
What's the genre?
RPG.
RPG. Okay. Is it a classical or a JRPG?
Classical.
Okay, so yeah, 2 questions. Classical, JRPG. Have I played this game?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm still thinking here. Give me a second. What console is it on? Or what console are you playing on?
PlayStation 5.
PlayStation 5. Okay. Does it have a really long name?
No.
No. Okay, so that's a short name.
Well, I mean,
PlayStation 5.
if it's the whole name,
Resident Evil 4.
no.
Fuck. Is it turn-based?
No.
Okay. Kingdom Hearts.
No.
Fuck. Final Fantasy 7.
No.
Fuck. Tales of Vesperia.
No.
That's a JRPG. Shit. Chrono Trigger.
No, but Chrono Trigger's a good game.
Everybody should play fucking Chrono Trigger. Secret of Mana. That's on Nintendo, but that's not
No.
PlayStation 5. Damn.
I would consider this an RPG.
And I've played it.
Everybody has played it.
Everybody has played it. A Plague's Tale.
That is coming soon.
Coming soon. Okay, Plague's Tale Requiem playthrough.
In red costumes.
And back carbon. Oh shit. God of War.
No. You ready?
Ready.
Skyrim.
Really?
Yeah. So
Really? Is that an RPG? Yeah. I think by definition it's an RPG.
it is an RPG. It's an act. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an action RPG.
So okay, I'm one of those special people who I very much have a special place in my heart for Skyrim.
Skyrim's fun, man.
I played it first on the Xbox 360 when it first came out. Also bought all the DLCs as they came out, right? When the PlayStation 4 came out, I bought that thing. And then they released another version for the PlayStation 4.
Definitive, yeah.
And then I bought that thing again for $60 because I love that game. And then after that, I got my PlayStation 5. They came out with a remastered edition. And I bought that thing too.
Brother, I've only bought Skyrim twice. I got it once for the 360 and then once on PC.
Oh yeah, I also had it for PC too. That again, this tells you how much I actually really enjoy that game. It's one of the games that I hold very dear to my middle school era.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You know what it is that, mind you, the reason I got back to it was because I originally start my night on Call of Duty Warzone.
Mm-hmm.
I immediately get pissed at my teammates
Why
for
do you-
either having shitty mics or sucking at the game in general.
This is for you for playing Call of Duty.
100%.
Get on the finals.
100%. Finals is fire.
Yeah.
I close app. I leave them 3 by themselves because I get that mad. I open up Skyrim and then I go kill people.
Yep, there you go. That works.
Yeah.
That's what I used to do with GTA.
So, yeah, that's what I've been doing. And I've honestly been going back and doing little side quests that I probably haven't done in like my whole playthrough because
Nice.
the game is freaking huge.
Have you ever played Oblivion?
Yes,
Oblivion's so good, but it's so janky.
I know, but it's a good game. Though.
That's what I love about it.
I know.
How janky it is.
But yeah, man, Elder Scrolls Online sucks, so that's why I never got into it. I initially just stuck to Skyrim. I love my little single player funsy game, you know?
Very true. I have a fun story regarding the Skyrim. So when I first got it, I got it for the 360, like I said before. And I played the shit out of it. But did you know that it was compatible with the Xbox Kinect?
What?
Do you remember what the Kinect was? It was like the
Yes.
little camera that you used to play Just Dance with. So that shit had a microphone. So you could say the name of spells.
Oh my god, you're
And it would-
unlocking a fucking
and it would
memory
do
right
it.
now.
So one day I had the fucking shit connected and I didn't know. And I was pressing that and I go, and I just said, oh, like Fuzdora, and the character did it because I had Fuzdora on my character. And I was like, what the fuck? I lost my mind as a child.
Oh my god, you're right. There was a fucking feature.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh my god, bro. That's fucking wild. And you know what's crazy? The graphics still look the same as they did on the 360 on the
I think there's a certain charm for games that have like a timeless aesthetic.
Yeah.
And that's definitely one of them. And I think that's something we can get into with our topic today, Firm Software games, because that's something they excel at.
Let's go straight into it.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I don't even know where you want to start. You know, I'll let you start with what if you want to go in order, or if you want to go in order of favorite to least favorite.
So I think a good place to start here would be like, what do we consider a Souls-like game?
Okay.
Right. A Souls-like game is something where, at least personally, right? Here's where my definition would be. It is an RPG style game with a high level of difficulty involved, with a mixture of unfair and balanced mechanics. Why do I say something that sounds like an oxymoron? Unfair and unbalanced. Unfair and balanced, right? Because when you approach a boss in any Souls-like game, it seems like a dauntless task, but it's balanced because there's always a way to beat it, right? Even though fucking Gerlach the Destroyer can one-shot you, right? There's still always a way to get around and finding a way to beat it. And that's what we would consider Souls-like games. Usually there's low enemy types, mostly focused on bosses. I think that's another good example of a Souls-like game. Because, like, for example, in Elden Ring, there's a bunch of random enemies everywhere,
Yeah.
but you kill them like fucking nothing. And then it's when you get to the big boys, that's where the struggle is. And it's the same, you have the same issue in Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Lies of P, Armor Core to an extent, also from
Armored
Software
Core
here.
is actually pretty good too.
Neo, another good example of a Souls-like game. Most Souls-like games are by From Software. I would consider Jedi Fallen Order a Souls-like game.
What?
Yeah, it is definitely a Souls-like game if you play it on the hardest, if you play it on Grandmaster difficulty.
I get what you mean.
But I wouldn't consider Jedi Survivor a Souls-like game. Because Jedi Survivor is more of an exploratory survival game.
Okay.
Because
I can see
to
that.
me, the bosses in Survivor were way easier
Yeah, than Fallen Order.
than
Yeah.
anything in Fallen Order.
Okay. I can agree with you on that one. I really can. To this day I still haven't finished that game.
Survivor?
Yeah,
Dude, it got boring.
it did. It got
It got
very
boring.
repetitive.
Like, it started off so good. You get to the point where you fight the guy that used to be like the other. Like, did you
yeah,
get to?
yeah, yeah. He
did you get to
turned
the
into
point-
a Sith. and
Yeah. The guy that from the
bled
Old
his
Republic.
crystal.
Yeah. yeah. You fight that guy, and
And
then
I
after
thought that
that,
was sick. And after that,
it just got boring.
Yeah.
it just got boring.
Like it plateaued. It really
Like
did.
it peaked and then it plateaued. Apparently the ending's fun. It's really cool.
Huh.
Not as cool as the ending of
Guess I'll
Fallen
never
Order.
get there.
Not as cool as the ending with Fallen Order where fucking Darth Vader
Vader, bro. Oh,
shows up.
that
Yeah,
scene was so sick.
but yeah, but yeah, that's what we would consider a Souls-like game. If there's any more that you guys know, feel free to tweet at us what your favorite Souls-like game is,
Yeah,
and
it was so hard.
we'll start a dialogue. Personally, my favorite Souls-like game is Sekiro.
Yeah, I mean, to be, it's okay. So I really enjoyed the open worldness of Elden Ring. I really
Mhm.
did. But there's something about Sekiro and Dark Souls 3 where there's clearly an objective
Mhm.
that makes it that much better for some
Yeah.
reason, right? It makes it feel more of like an actual single player story based game than Elden Ring did to me. Elden Ring felt like another just harder freaking Skyrim.
Yeah,
Even
it
though
felt,
Skyrim had a story, right? Like, but there was just you could literally go anywhere. There was
it
no
felt like open world Dark Souls 3.
yeah,
That's what
which
Elden
I'm
Ring
not
felt.
complaining about.
I've had no. Elden Ring is still a 10 out of 10 game.
Yeah,
right.
like it's fantastic, but there's just a
Sekiro, though.
charm to Sekiro is so good. But yeah, no, like, I was talking to our studio manager because I had played Demon Souls, not the original, the remastered one.
Demon Souls is rough.
Not for the remastered.
I never played the remastered.
It's too easy.
Really? I've never played the remaster.
The remastered on the PlayStation 5 is way too easy.
Oh,
For
shit.
a Souls, for like a From Software game, like it's way and the fact that your freaking things break, dude.
If I remember correctly, Demon Souls the one where you have like the 4 different areas you have to go
Yes.
to, and okay.
Yes. Dude, you literally have to be okay with your swords breaking.
In Demon Souls?
Yeah.
Oh,
So your
shit.
gear breaks.
Well, it did that in the original too, but
Yeah, but mind you, coming from like
Elden Ring
an Elden Ring and you know everything lasts you forever. It kind of gets annoying. But I found it way too easy, especially coming from a From Software game. Like, compared to Dark Souls 3 when I played it back when it came out in 2017,
Mhm.
It's fun. It's fun. But that's all it is.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't find myself raging as bad, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
You know, the crazy thing is, I own the Demon Souls remake, and I just never touched it. Like it's sitting in the box, like on my game shelf where I have all my games. And I've never felt a desire to play it. I'm like, okay, I beat the original, like, and it was a gift, and I'm like, okay, I'll just put it here, and I'll get to it when I get to it, and I've just never
Just
played
never
it.
got to it.
Never got to it.
I felt that though.
And yet I've replayed Sekiro like 5 times.
I tried platinuming Sekiro and
I platinumed it.
Good for you, Norland.
Man, I beat it.
Fuck
on
you,
I
man.
okay.
You played it 5 times.
Something y'all should know about me. I love From Software games. I think I like the challenge. I like the feeling of wanting to put my controller through the television.
I felt like that in Dark Souls 3.
I have yet to put a single controller through a television, so keeping that streak going. Getting really good at Sekiro taught me one thing. I am a Jedi. Made Jedi Fallen Order way too easy. Because it's very similar mechanics in terms of like parrying and timing. But Sekiro, man, insane. From the music to the art to the story to the gameplay, I think it has some of the most refined gameplay of any From Software game I've played.
Yeah.
Right. Not also comparing it to Elden Ring, right? Because in Elden Ring you have so many different like classes and stances you can do. In Sekiro, you're just him.
Yeah, but I feel like if I have to place either Sekiro or Elden Ring above each other, Sekiro is taking that number 1 spot.
For me, it definitely is. Again, we both 10 out of 10 games.
No,
This
for
is
sure.
just down to personal
But
preference.
yeah, 100%. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's very, very close. Like, it is. Like, Elden Ring is right there to like, all right, we're on an equal status. But I don't know. For me to go back and want to platinum a game, it means that I very much enjoyed it. Like, to this day, I don't think... Yeah, I haven't finished Elden Ring. I stopped playing it. I forgot why. I very much forgot why. I think maybe another game had come out, and I was just excited about that. Started playing that. But as I was telling Norland, I saw an Elden Ring edit yesterday on TikTok.
Elden Ring thirst trap, if you may.
the game is calling back to me now. So I will go back to it 100%. I already put it to actually download last night.
Oh shit. Well, good luck.
I know.
Have fun on your journey again, my friend.
I know. But yeah.
Did I ever tell you the story of how I bought Elden Ring?
No.
So it was a good like I didn't get it immediately when it came out. I got it like a good like 2 months after it released.
Mhm.
And I go to GameStop to get it, and the guy in front of me is trying to return Elden Ring because he said he got it when it released. He couldn't beat it. It was way too hard, and he just wanted his money back. But he was like after like beyond like the return policy, and they're like, "Oh, you could trade it in. We'll give you like $10 for credit or some shit." It was like some dumb shit. I don't know what was going on. And then the guy's like, "This is stupid. I just wanna just return it, whatever." And the guy, I'm like, "Hey man, you trying to return that Elden Ring copy?" He's like, "Oh yeah, man. I'll give you $20 for it." And he's like, "You know what? Fuck it." I give him $20, and I got the game.
That's awesome.
The
That's
GameStop
fucking
employee
awesome.
was pissed.
So I was like, how do you make more money on us?
He was like, "Bro, what?" Like it was some dumb shit like that, but it was funny.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Nah, my story of getting it was homie boy Hyro would not stop talking about it in Luis Salada.
I actually got it because of our studio manager told me to get it.
Now I got home and I was watching videos on it and I was like, this game looks fun. $60.
$60. Oh shit. Never mind me. Guys, this is Norland from the future interjecting here. Going back to where my video game recommendation of the week is Tekken 8.
Yeah, how could you?
Tekken 8. Sorry folks. Tekken 8. Scratch that. Okay, this is Norland. Back to Firm Software. Pew.
Whoa, is this? Where did you go?
I time traveled a little bit. I had to go to the past for a second to fix something.
Now, at least now you're back to the present, you know?
Mhm.
Well, let me ask you. When it comes to
Ask me.
Dark Souls,
Dark
right?
Souls.
1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. 2.
Fuck off. Really?
2.
Really?
I know what your question is. Which one's my favorite? It's 2.
Why?
I think 2 built on the gameplay mechanics of 1 very well. And I think it expanded it and it made it more difficult, but you still had more variety. But I think 3 was too easy compared to 2 and 1. I don't know if I found 3 so easy because I was already so used to 1 and 2 and Bloodborne and all the other Souls-like games I've played. Then I found 3 stupid easy, and I'm like, all right, well, whatever.
Hate it here. Fair one is 3.
No, 3 is good game.
I
It's like I
Fucking
don't think
love
there's a
3.
single.
I don't think they're all. I don't think there's any bad one, but like out of the 3, I think 2 is my least favorite.
I think the only Souls-like game I don't like is Neo 2.
Yeah.
The only Souls-like game I do not like is Neo 2.
Okay.
And I beat Neo 2, and I just felt like empty. And I'm like, this sucked.
No, I think my favorite like From Software game is definitely Bloodborne.
Oh, dude, Bloodborne's so good.
Dude,
It's like when people ask me to describe Bloodborne, I describe it as like
the lore is so good.
it's Dark Souls 1 with lore and cool weapons.
I know. Like when it comes to the whole world building and the characters and all the monsters and everything that you fight, it's just so creative.
No, for sure.
It's so creative. And like the whole concept of it is pretty cool. I was telling Luis a lot, I was like,
Shout out to Lewis.
I know. I'm reading a book now that reminds me of Bloodborne.
Oh shit, you know how to read?
I know. No, I discovered how to do this like last weekend.
Oh,
I didn't know I
God.
had the ability to read, but apparently I do.
You unlocked it with your observation hockey.
But it's called Between Two Fires.
Okay, cool. What's it
Dude.
about?
Bro, so it's a knight. I like how we're derailing, but it's kind of in the same concept.
Nah, brother. Get out there and read, boys.
Get off the screens.
Get off the screens.
Nah.
Listen to this podcast while you read. It's good to help you focus.
But just to give a little bit of insight, it's a knight, a pastor, and a woman who essentially
Sounds like the beginning of a joke.
they're essentially the knight basically is fighting all these freaking like creatures that are based off Christianity as well, right? But there's a black plague going on and stuff like that. I really don't like to spoil much about it.
Between Two Fires.
It's pretty good.
I'm gonna add it
Like
to my
the
Amazon
whole
wish
world
list.
building reminds me so much of Bloodborne, which is crazy. It's insane. But yeah, I'm listening to the audio book as I am like reading it.
So you're not reading.
No, wait.
So you're not reading it. You're not reading it,
bro. I am listening to the audiobook as it's on my iPad Mini.
Is it by Christopher Bowman?
Bowman, yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna read the synopsis here out loud for everybody. A brutal knight offered one final chance at salvation. A troubled priest, last survivor of his parish, drowning himself in wine and guilt. A young girl orphaned by the Black Death, obeying the commands of angels both terrible and beautiful. This trio will undertake a journey across medieval French countryside, decimated by war and plague, encountering along the way martyrs and saints, brigades and fools, the damned and their hellish masters. They have little chance to save mankind, but they might just save their own souls.
Bloodborne.
That's fucking sick.
Right?
All right, well, you sold me. How long is it?
It's not that long. It's like this thick.
Pretty short?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's pretty good though.
Oh, it came out in 2012. Oh, it's only 436 pages.
Yeah, it's not long. It's a good book though.
Oh, shit, this guy's from Florida.
Oh, what? Really?
The author's from Florida.
Oh, it's crazy.
Shout out to Florida.
Florida boy, alligator. Fucking that. I hate the fact that that's what we're known for.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Fucking hate it.
Hell yeah,
but,
brother.
yeah, no. So, to kind of get into other games that are not from Software, because they're all fucking gas,
Yeah, man.
right? We have Lies of P.
Great game. Great game. Still haven't played it. I have only seen gameplay, but I'm so excited to play it.
It's pretty good. Like, the story-wise is pretty good. I love the mechanics for it, right? I remember when I first saw it, I was like, what the fuck is this game? I was like, yo, this looks wacky as hell. Turned out I was definitely wrong. It is not wacky at all. It's actually a pretty good freaking game.
So I looked up Souls-like games here. I fucking Jamie'd this shit. So apparently, they're considering. Have you seen Wulong Fallen Dynasty?
Yeah, isn't that supposed to come out now?
Yeah. Currently, it's considered a Souls-like game.
Mm.
And then the one that I forgot was a Souls-like game, but it was so bad. The Surge.
Why does that sound so familiar?
Bro. Let me show you some images here. The Surge was not a good game. And it got a sequel, bro.
No shot.
Yeah, it got 2 games. But basically, imagine like Gears of War meets Dark Souls.
They went to what language do they speak in Guyana?
Oh, shit. They speak English in Guyana, by the way, friends.
What is that, bro? This shit looks
So
whack.
it's it's Gears of War meets Dark Souls, and you fight with like these stupid futuristic weapons and guns. It's not good. It is not good. And that's another good thing. If the Souls-like game doesn't come from Software, be wary of it.
Yeah, because there's very few that can actually pull it off.
Yeah, man.
Lies of P is one of them.
Lies of P is an exception. Fallen Order is an exception. Survivor's also an exception. But again, I don't count it. But IGN does, apparently. But that's why we're independent and we don't work for IGN anymore.
Yeah, we totally worked there.
We totally worked for IGN.
Yeah, we were just too good.
We were so good at our job, they didn't even hire us.
Exactly. They just said, yo, stop.
I think, fucking, this is ruining any chance we're going to ever have to work
I know.
with IGN.
Well,
IGN, if you ever start a podcast program where you need like creators,
we're right here, bro.
We're here. We'll change all our opinions.
Change all our
you.
opinions, and we will totally join.
Yeah.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
But
just like Elon with his whole fucking X video thing. Elon, I'll post all my videos on X.
All of them.
All of them.
Whatever you want.
Just give us money.
Exactly. But let's rank them.
Ooh, which ones? Like all the ones that we've named so far?
I would say.
How about we each do top 5?
Okay. I'm down. But
Okay.
the top 5 has to matter in the ranking. It can't just be like we're placing it there.
Got you.
All right.
Number 1. Well, okay. Well, actually, we'll start at 5. We'll start at 5 before we get to 1.
Okay.
Number 5 for me. Number 5 for me. Neo 1.
Okay. 5 for me. Dark Souls 2.
Dark Souls 2. Okay. 4 for me. Elden Ring.
Damn. Really?
No, I love the game. I love the game. It's just I haven't I don't think I loved it as much to replay it.
Damn, man.
And all these other games I've replayed, the top 3 I've replayed a bunch of times.
Damn. That's wild.
Mhm.
4, are you ready?
Mhm.
Dark Souls Remastered.
Dark Souls Remastered. Okay, that's good. 3 for me. Dark Souls 2.
Ah, fuck you. Yes. 3. Dark Souls 3. I had to.
That's
I
fine.
really did.
That's fine. 2. Bloodborne.
Fuck, no, wait. I left that out. That's pissing me off now.
Ah, shit. Well, you did it to yourself.
I fucked up.
If you didn't even remember, is it even one of your favorites?
It is.
Oh.
It is. I just wanted to include Dark Souls Remastered at one point. But I also wanted
Why?
to
Bloodborne is just Dark Souls Remastered, but better.
I know, but I really enjoyed it. But then I also wanted to include my hatred towards Dark Souls 2. So I put it at 5, but then fuck. Whatever.
You could have just left it off the list.
I know, I could have, but I wanted to be
I
at
left
the bottom.
Dark Souls 3
you know
off
what?
the list.
Dark Souls Remastered, right? And then after that would be Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, there. Now 2.
Okay. Okay.
Dark Souls 2 can be number 6 for me.
There you go.
There you go.
What's number 2? What's number 2 for you?
Number 2 for me?
Yeah.
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. Okay. Fair. Then number 1 for me. Sekiro. Yeah, we've been through this.
Yeah. I think it's a fair rating.
I think it's a very fair rating, man. When you consider a lot of people's problems with Souls-like games is that they're all similar. Fuck yeah, there are, because that's the whole point. That's the whole point.
Like,
the cool thing about it is lore and the different bosses and figuring out how to beat the bosses.
Exactly.
And that's why Sekiro's loved so much, because the mechanics are different.
Yeah, and not only that, going back to it though, again, story-wise, it felt more complete to me. Elden Ring just felt like it was dope, but I had way too much freedom.
Yeah,
way too much freedom, and I know that's
tarnished.
Excuse me, I know that's that's a good thing, but no, bro, just give me some structure.
Yeah,
give me some. You know what it is that when I first got the game downloaded, I went straight to the Tree Sentinel.
I beat the Tree Sentinel.
And fucking died.
I beat the Tree Sentinel first try.
Well, Norland, we all.
But
can't be,
have a lot
Norland,
of hours
we can't
sunk into.
all be you.
Yeah, you all can't.
All right, the last time I played Sekiro was literally back in 2020, my guy.
Damn. I think that's the last time I played Sekiro was probably around the same time.
And then after that, fuck off. Fuck off. What other Souls-like game did you play between that time before Elden Ring?
I replayed Bloodborne.
Okay,
and I
there you
replayed, and so I replayed Dark Souls
not.
2 and 3.
I went straight to Elden Ring after 2 or 3 years?
Damn.
Because Elden Ring came out in 2022?
2022, yeah.
2 or 3?
Elden Ring?
Yeah, 2, right?
22.
2, yeah. So
it's the same year that Ragnarok came out for.
You're right. Yeah, that's true. And we just said that was a horrible year for any other game to come out. I remember that.
Because it was.
It really was.
It was.
But yeah, fuck that Tree Sentinel. Straight up. homie
Did you beat the first? No, that's kind of the Tree Sentinel. Did you beat the first boss?
The first boss was
the one that you're supposed to lose to.
Yeah.
Right at the beginning of the game, after the tutorial, they're like, here's bosses, and then you die, and then you leave the cave.
No.
Oh, I beat it.
I beat it, but then you still technically lose, no?
No, you just
move forward, right?
Yeah, but you get a pretty cool sword.
That's true. I feel like I have to start Elden Ring from scratch.
I feel like you do.
From scratch. Because I don't know where I left off. I loaded up into the game, and I was super confused, and I was like, what the fuck was me from 2022 doing here? So at that point, I was just discovering a fucking dungeon.
Yeah.
But whatever. You know what my favorite part of Elden Ring was?
The character customization.
Yes.
That's my favorite part of like any game that I can
I was
create a
Ichigo.
character. You made a character Ichigo?
Yes.
Bang!
Bro, with the
Guy!
sidestep,
Yeah.
the little fucking swoosh, 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 and the little sword that you would get that looked like freaking Ichigo's original sword.
Zangetsu.
Yeah, dude.
That was a pretty good Ichigo impression. I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back for that.
But yeah, at one point I played like that, and so it got to the point where I could no longer play like that. By no longer, I mean I would keep dying.
And then you had to get your Bankai and go into Tensa Zangetsu.
That's pretty good. Your first one was better.
It was better. It just
Yeah.
came out naturally, and they just tried to force it. Getsuga Tensha!
Fuck yeah, no. I don't know if I'll ever platinum Sekiro.
It's not worth it.
I know it's not.
Not worth it, my man.
It's like the mental sanity that goes through it.
It's not cool.
But yeah, I mean, look, if again you gotta go play Lies of P.
I do.
I'm gonna go back and join the world of Elden Ring.
Yep. That's the plan.
But that's basically pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
Well, Plague's Tale Requiem.
Coming soon, folks. Hey,
Very soon.
I found a guy in New York.
We definitely will be importing those rats.
We found a guy from New York. The rats are coming.
Yes, and you know what's even better? The suits. Bro, they were handmade by my mother.
Yep. Lovely woman.
Fantastic.
But like, if you want to see us here live playing a Plague's Tale Requiem with a Wheel of Punishment, our studio manager is going to be here. Live rats from New York. We're going to be dressed as rats.
You know what you got to do, bro?
We're going to do our taxes live on stream too.
Whoa. While we take breaks.
While we take breaks. We're going to have tax breaks.
Yeah.
And we're going to beat the entire game of a Plague's Tale Requiem in one seating with the Wheel of Punishment. If you guys, with our friends at Outdoors Brews and Barbecues, are going to help us supply the liquor that is going to be very much needed.
Because...
And maybe even Bagels will be here.
Yeah, no. Bagels will be here with the shot of 151.
Mm-hmm.
Because of those damn stupid hot sauce he made me try.
Yep, he's going to be here with his hot sauces for our Wheel of Punishment.
Yes.
He doesn't know so yet. We haven't asked him, but I'm sure he'll come.
I'm pretty sure he'd be eager to do it.
Yep.
But okay, you know where to hit us up on every single social media platform. Wagga Podcast on everything that I mean is Instagram, TikTok, right? Wagga Podcast for freaking X or Twitter, whatever you still call it. Yes. And on Threads too, because we always seem to forget about Threads. Wagga Podcast, you know? But yeah, that basically pretty much does it for another week of Weebs and Gamers Anonymous. So, peace out. Have a good one.
See you, folks.